It's a sandy start here at Lone Depot Park, the first of a three-game series against the first-place New York Mets.
Got Nimmo, who also is a guy that likes to go deep in the count.
2-2 to Nimmo is taken for strike three called. Caught him looking at a sinking fastball. Inner third, right at the knees, and Sandy has his first punch out of the night.
Well, now here is Starling Marte, the right fielder.
Well, bouncer up the middle, and Starling Marte with a one-out base hit here in the first. The Mets have their first hit, their first base runner against Alcantara.
And that brings Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Marte running, and the pitch ball 4 to Lindor. Heads up play by the catcher Stallings after seeing that he didn't need to throw to second. He ran toward third to make sure Marte didn't get any ideas about advancing another base.
So 2 on, 1 out for the dangerous Pete Alonso. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the slider that time. Second strikeout of the inning for Sandy in their two-way.
Big out and a great pitch.
Big man at the plate, only 6 feet tall, 270 pounds. Former Pirate Dan Vogelbach. 0-2 to Vogelbach is poked near to center field. Coming on Bleday, still coming. He dives for it, and Bleday made the catch. He pulled that one right off the turf to rob Vogelbach of a hit and to rob the Mets of a couple of runs.
And the Marlins will be up against Chris Bassett here tonight.
Well, you see his Toyota numbers. His last 6 starts, 40 2/3 innings, 11 earned runs, and his last start, 11 Ks, and more impressive, no walks.
So after Chris Bassett retired the first 2, a walk, a softly hit ground ball the other way that gets through, and a check swing roller to third have loaded the bases. Well, here's Miguel Rojas.
Right-hander fires, and Miggy lines one down the right field line. If it's fair, it's trouble. Fair ball, just barely rolling toward the corner. Diaz scores. Garcia scores. They're going to wave Bleday. The relay home, not in time. It's a 3-run double for Miguel Rojas. And the Marlins lead it 3-0 in the first.
Miggy stays back on it just enough. Inside-out swing, keeps it fair, and a long way for Marte to go to get this ball that was just served down the right field line. And here comes Bleday. There's the wave by Al Pedrique. Not even a play.
So 2 walks already for Sandy. And a man at the corners for Nimmo, who took a called third strike his first time up.
First pitch, Nimmo hits it in the air toward deep center. Bleday is back. That ball off the wall. It scores Canna. Nito held at third. It's a run-scoring double for Brandon Nimmo. Hunting the first pitch, he gets the Mets on the board. And it's now a 3-1 Miami lead.
Peck away. Nicely done by Brandon. I got to think Alcantara is mad at himself for losing Nito. Got ahead of him. Good at bat by Tomas. I mean, to me, you're going to throw a 3-2 changeup to Nito. To me, it's throw that sinker and let him put it in play. I don't want to face Nimmo. Hard to tell what that was. Is that just a bad changeup?
Well, the Mets may be a base hit away from tying it right here. Starling Marte. Swinging a liner to right center. That's in for a base hit. It's going to the wall, and it ties the game. Nito is in. Nimmo is in. Marte going for second. He's going to try for third. There'll be no relay throw from Williams. It's a triple for Starling Marte. The Mets have tied the game 3-3. For Marte, his 4th triple of the year. For a while, up until not long ago, the Mets had been leading the major leagues in triples. That's only their 2nd in their last 30 games and their 1st in their last 11. But the Mets, against one of the best pitchers in baseball, have come right back with a 3 spot of their own.
Bassett now has walked 2 in an inning plus.
Jacob Stallings, a Gold Glove winner behind the plate, is a Pittsburgh Pirate.
Williams held by Alonso. There he goes. The 1-1. A ground ball. The middle base hit center field. Williams will go to third. So the Marlins put the man in motion, and it pays off. The ground ball single over the second base bag.
With the Marlins so strapped right now offensively with so many of those players we told you about earlier on the injured list. Don Mattingly trying to push the envelope, and it paid off perfectly there. So now here's Joey Wendell, left-hand batter.
Bounces this one to McNeil. Feeds Lindor on to first. It's a double play. No RBI, but a run scores, and the Marlins retake the lead on the 4-6-3 double play.
So 2 fly ball outs. Alcantara not needing to work anywhere near as hard in this inning. And we'll see if Starling Marte can change that narrative.
Marte drives this one toward right center. Blade is back. That ball is gone. Home run, Starling Marte. Now he's hit 3 bullets against Alcantara tonight. That's his 11th home run. And Starling Marte 3 for 3. He's a double away from the cycle. Bassett takes the mound here in the bottom of the 6th inning, trying to keep this game tied. About 4 runs in the first 2 innings. He's only given up 1 hit since the first. Miguel Rojas drove in 3 runs in the first inning with a double down the right field line with the bases loaded.
1-2 to Rojas is in the air into center, sinking quickly and down.
Leadoff man aboard, and Brian De La Cruz is grounded to short and into a fielder's choice, the batter.
Pitch to De La Cruz, line over the lead boat. McNeil into center field. Back-to-back hits for the Marlins using the center of the diamond. Got 2 on and nobody out.
Luke Williams coming up, the number 8 batter, and we'll see if the Mets get the bullpen up now.
Williams swings and pops it up. Marcana in shallow left center field handles that. And Williams creates a big first out for the Mets here in the bottom of the 6th without moving the base runners.
1 away, and Jacob Stallings, who has a hit and 2 at-bats, will be next.
Ground ball to second. McNeil to Lindor, over to first, double play. Bassett gets out of the inning, 2 on, nobody out. And the Marlins don't score. A double play ends it.
Anthony Bass on to pitch. 1.44 ERA in 44 games. He has been terrific.
He walks the first man up in a tie game in the 7th, Francisco Lindor.
And here's Alonso, who has helped the Mets win a lot of games this year, and since he got to the big leagues in 2019. Ground ball into the hole at short. Miggy to his right, dives, has it, goes to second, got him! On a bang-bang play, Lindor is out at second base. What a play by Miguel Rojas.
Oh my God. That ball was behind him, Glenn, when he dove. That ball's behind him. He turns, uses the momentum actually as the ball's behind him, turns to get the out at second base. That was sick.
2 walks in the inning now, allowed by Anthony Bass. And here is the number 6 hitter, Jeff McNeil.
2-2 from Bass, and a swing and a miss. Went to the slider that time. Got McNeil.
That'll be Marcana. He's got a double and a run scored tonight.
2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Miggy gets to it. And the shovel over to Williams.
So Escobar is at second with 1 out for Nimmo. He is 1 for 4. He had an RBI double. Granted, hits it high in the air to right field, pretty deep. Garcia back at the track, at the wall. She is gone off the facing of the upper deck. A 2-run homer for Brandon Nimmo. He hits it off the left-hander. Hits his 10th home run of the year. The Mets are leading by a score of 6-4.
Well, here's the bomb. Slider hanging. And Escobar knows that's gone.
He's trying to give it a little help, though.
Well, the trumpets may be playing in your head. They're certainly not playing over the PA system here in Miami. But it is Edwin Díaz.
The only thing he hasn't done this year is have an immaculate inning, and that's coming.
Diaz a strike away from ending it. The 0-2. Wendell keeps it alive on what would have been an immaculate inning. Joey Wendell fouls it off, and I think Diaz realizes that he was about a half inch from an immaculate inning.
I thought he was going to bring another fastball. he knows.
There's strike 3. There's the ball game. The Mets win. Well, missed an immaculate inning by 1 foul ball, but he strikes out the side on 10 pitches. And the Mets take game 1 here in Miami.